do so much hours, why are you wasting your time going to work 7 shifts for 2 weeks up north? That doesn't make any sense to me. These temporary agencies lie to you and tell you, oh, wow, they're giving you full-time hours. Can you tell me what is full-time hours? I recently signed up with an agency. No, I was going to sign up. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube
subscribers
channel.
go, please
my name
subscribe.
is Elena of Duty, in case you don't know me. For new subscribers, you're welcome back to this family. Okay, so this video talks about the lies that the temporary agencies tell you in order for them to convince you to work for them in remote places, just for their capital gains, just for their profit. Okay, so just listen to this video. I have fallen a victim of this temporary agency's lies, and so are my other colleagues as well. So for the new grads or for the new people who are coming up to work for temporary agencies, please listen to this and be aware of their lies when they're trying to convince you to work for them in Northern, not to do a travel agency. Okay, so one of the lies is they tell you you're working for full-time hours. Please do ask them to explain what they meant by full-time hours. Full-time hours, as long as I'm concerned, it's for full-time employees in a hospital. So which means 7 shifts in 2 weeks. Go and find out. These employment agencies tell you you're working full-time hours. The full-time hours means you're working 7 shifts in 2 weeks. Please do call them to explain what they mean by full-time hours. Because I recently signed up, I was going to sign up with 1 or 2 agencies for a travel nursing job. But when I discovered their lies, that they were telling me full-time hours, when I asked them to come up with a contract to tell me what they meant by full-time hours, I never heard from them. So before you go working for these people, before you go working for them in remote places, especially travel nursing, do your homework, do your research. I always emphasize this. Do not just jump on whatever rate they're coming up with. Some of them come up with a higher rate, and when you go there, things do change. Okay, so full-time hours is for full-time employees in a hospital, not for temporary agencies workers like us, like you. You don't want to travel just to be working 7 shifts in 2 weeks and then be doing what? Be looking at the 4 walls, the 4 walls of whatever locations or whatever. If you're staying in a hotel or you stay, or you rent an accommodation, you're in a strange place. You don't even know anybody. You're working there. You're staying home for how many days? Who does that? So these are one of the lies the temporary agencies will tell you. They're going to give you full-time hours. Full-time hours is a no-no. Tell them the number of shifts that you want. If you want to be working 5 days, 6 days a week, let them know. Tell them to call the hospital and ask them, or the facility to call them and ask them what they meant by full-time hours. Because you know what? I'm not surprised. Some of these temporary agencies, they're not even health professionals. They're just ordinary people out there. So that's why you need to do your homework. You need to do your research with them. Tell them to go back and ask them what they meant by temporary full-time hours. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your money to travel, to work 7 shifts in 2 weeks. That is a no-no. You left your family, you left your job, you left so many things behind just to go for this travel agency, a travel nursing job, to be working 7 shifts for 2 weeks. Guys, this is something that I just experienced with some of these agencies. Okay, I ended up, there was an agency, 2 agencies I ended up signing up with to do a travel nursing agency. They told me full-time hours. Oh, I was so excited. I submitted my resumes. I gave them everything they want. I even went as far as trying to change my license from Ontario to the facility where I was going. Only to, oh, lo and behold, to find out at the end that the full-time hours was like doing 7 shifts in 2 weeks. That wasn't funny. I had to decline that job because of that. So don't be fooled, don't be misled by these temporary agencies lying to you, telling you you're going to be working full-time hours. Please take note of that. Secondly, another lies these temporary agencies comes up with right now, because, oh, there's so much, we're still in the pandemic, they want to take advantage of us. They tell you you're getting overtime after 80 hours. Oh my gosh. Do the maths. According to an employment standard, you get overtime after 40 hours. Why are they coming up with the 80 hours? That's what technically tell you they don't want to pay overtime. Who does work 80 hours a week? How many hours are you going to be working? 24 hours a week in order to get an overtime? Because it says after 80 hours, that's when you get overtime. So you're going to be working 24 hours. 24 hours. If you're doing 12 hours a day and you work 5 shifts, that's like 60 hours. So you technically have to work the straight whole week. The straight whole week, but I don't think it's even up to 80 hours. And then technically, you're not getting an overtime. That's what it means. So we have to be smart, okay? Guys, we have to be smart. Fellow colleagues, we have to be smart about this. Don't let these people lure you into working for them and working for them on a certain contract, and on getting to your destination, everything is changed. Make sure you get everything right before you travel. All right? So this is it, my people. Try and smarten up. Do your homework. Don't get so hyped up when they come up with this, high rate. Oh, they're paying this. Oh, they're paying that. This one is paying more. They're trying to come up with incentives. Yes, we know there are incentives to work. But at the same time, too, you have to be smart. Because most of these agencies there, temporary agencies, some of them, they are ordinary people that don't even know what we do in our job. So just make sure you ask them what they mean about full-time hours, working as a travel as a travel nursing job, and also ask them what they mean by overtime 80 hours. You get OT. That's just really, like, it just set me off. Like, why are these people coming up with this? And there's so many agencies springing up out there. Springing up out there because, oh yeah, they want to shell. They want a piece of the cake. They want a piece of the show. That's not good. So, all right, this is the end of my video. I will see you in my next video. Thank you.